Okay. Hey, hi, how are ya? Sophie Stallworth, ADL traffic lady on a Sunday. I thought I'd just make a quick little video with you after church. Instead of being in the car, came inside. So, I'm going to wear a Western wear today. Church, so I put a little pretty pink Western wear. Ready to take it off though. Relax, relax. What's new? What's exciting? What's going on in the flow? I know you want to know what is going on in the flow, Stephanie. Haven't heard you talking about the flow that much lately because we are in relaunching mode, I guess you'll call it. Got some great marketing coming up for you, some great specials, some great, amazing, wonderful opportunities for you to become a part of the flow. Get in the flow. What's the flow? It's the Flow streaming service. It's the streaming service that the Lord allowed me to be the founder of, along with Him, as we're getting into, we've been in content creation, life, and everybody's streaming ever since the pandemic. And in the pandemic, He allowed me, we're about 4 years old, still over 4 years old now. So it's 2021 that I launched a streaming service on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, iOS, Android, and it's called The Flow. And I want you to be a part of The Flow. Go to theflowtelevision.com, theflowtelevision.com, and on theflowtelevision.com, that's take you to our web app. It's not a website, it's a web app. It's the same app that you'll see on the Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, iOS, Android, and all of the other great places that you can stream. You're going to stream The Flow there. So I tell you to go to theflowtelevision.com to the web app because it's the easiest place to connect to the download spots for the other apps that go with it. So if you go to flowtelevision.com, go to the upper right hand corner where you see the word apps, and you click on that. And you'll see a link for the Roku. And you'll see a link to download the Fire TV app, the Apple TV app, the iOS mobile app, and the Android mobile app. All those links right there. Instead of going to your app store and looking for the flow, flow is a very common word. So there's a lot of flows out there, but there's only one flow right here. So I want you to get in the flow. So go to theflowtelevision.com, and that'll take you to our web app. And then go to the upper right corner, click the word apps, and then you'll see Roku. If you got a Roku TV, Roku box, I got a Roku soundbar, whatever your Roku device is, click that. It'll take you to download that onto your Roku device. Go to click the Fire TV app link. That'll take you to Amazon to add your app accessibility to the Flow app. So it'll put the Flow app onto your whatever Fire TV devices you have. I got a bunch of Fire Sticks. Some people have a Fire TV, actual TV. So whatever you have that lets you stream Fire TV, you can get our Flow app there. And then the other link will take you to the Apple TV app. So click on Apple TV. And I don't mean your iOS device or your phone or whatever. I mean the Apple TV box. Like I got a little square box. That's the Apple TV streaming device. And so if you're an Apple person, you got Apple TV box or whatever other streaming devices they have that are not your phone or your tablet, etc., then that's the Apple TV app. Now, if you want the iOS mobile app, then you click on iOS for iOS app. That'll be on your tablet, your phone, or your iOS mobile devices. And good old Androids like me, I know I'm an Android, so don't talk about my Cricket phone. My Android is the Android app will let you download the Flow app, streaming app on all of your Android devices. So I got plenty of Android app downloads on my iPad. I got the iOS mobile app for the Flow. On my Apple TV box, I got the Apple TV app for the Flow. On my Roku soundbar, I got the Roku app for the Flow. And on all of my many Fire Sticks, I got the Fire TV app for the Flow. So anywhere you're streaming, basically, is where you can get the Flow. So you too, I see this from two sides, okay? So I'm going to say it as a viewer. If you're looking for some new content, some new wonderful content creators to see, sick of seeing everybody you've been seeing on Instagram and on YouTube and all of that, come to the Flow. You're going to see some new content creators. Some are also on those platforms, and some are uniquely on the Flow. So I want you to check them out if you're a viewer, if you're a streamer. Now, if you're a streamer from the other side and you stream content, I want you to come be a part of the Flow. We will soon be the fastest growing streaming apps on the planet, and it's going to be the Flow. So get ready to understand what the Flow is, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, God ordained. So I want you to be part of it. So if you have, okay, what kind of content can I stream? You can stream all kind of content on the Flow. I don't own your content. I am simply the house for your content. Not me, but the Flow is simply the house for your content. So we got the Flow Faith channel for any faith-based content, churches, evangelists, prophets, anybody else, prayer warriors, whomever. If you got faith-based content, then you might want to be on Flow Faith, which is the Praise God Network, PGN. There's a Flow Food Network for anyone who is a foodie or you have food related content. You're a chef. Hey, Chef Troy B, what up for you? Rich in the Kitch, what's up with you? And all of that. So anything related to food or food type content, if you're a content creator in the food arena, come to the Flow Food Network. What else? Let's see. You can come to the Flow Free Network for if you're a musician, artist, anything music related. You can be on the Flow Free Network and stream your music and your other content there, whether it's shows or different things that you have that are related to music, or if you're an artist or if you're a business person, etc. And you have maybe some clients or you have some artists that are on your roster and you want to get some different kind of exposure to people that aren't on Instagram and only on YouTube. But there's a lot of people and a lot of eyeballs. This goes for all categories. A lot of eyeballs that stream on their Roku. They don't do all the other stuff. Or they stream on their Fire TV or their Apple TV box. They don't do the other stuff. So a lot of people who are doing really well on other platforms are missing some of these other eyeballs because you don't have access to put your product or your different product or your all your different content, your shows or whatever it is that you have on the Rokus, the Fire TV devices, and the Apple TV devices, and the Apple mobile apps and stuff. So I want you to be thinking about that for every area of content, not just the music artists. All my filmmakers, you want to stream your content on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV? So when you're ready to go to Tubi and you're ready to go to Prime and the Hulus of the world, and they say, where are you? You're just on Instagram and YouTube? Say, nope, I'm on Roku, just like you. I'm on Fire TV, just like you. I'm on Apple TV, just like you. I'm already streaming where you are, so why wouldn't you want me, right? So we could be an intermediate step for now to get to the other places. Eventually, we will be the place that people will look for the intermediate step to get to. But for now, we're the intermediate step, and there's nothing wrong with that. So come on to the Flow through that way for the Flow Film Network. Then there's the Flow Fans Network, not where them fans at, not that one, but fans as in sports fans or anything fitness related. So sports, fitness content there, whether it's podcasts or whether you're maybe a personal trainer and you have content or whatever it is, anything sports related or fitness related goes on the Flow Fans Network. Let's see. Who else do we have? So many networks, I tell you. Let's see. Then there is the Flow Free Play Network. All my video gamers want to play a game? You can play with me on the Flow Free Play Network. In fact, the Flow Free Play Network, if you're streaming on Twitch, you can stream to the Flow. You're already streaming anyway. Just add one more destination to your stream. And then you'll see the people on the Roku's, Fire TVs, Apple TVs. They'll see you, right? You can interact with them as well. So that's the Flow Free Play channel. And my team is going to be, once again, for the third year in a row, at the DreamHack Convention in Atlanta, Georgia, at the end of October of 2025. So we were there in December 2023. They were at the Georgia World Congress Center in Atlanta, Georgia. Then October 2024, just last year, they were at Georgia World Congress Center. We were there covering it. And then back here this year, we'll be back there again with all my great Flow Free Play content creators. If you're a gamer, that's the place for you. So you can stream live to it, or you could maybe, if you want to have really for any of the networks, you can have live stream, and you can also have an on-demand library. So just like when you go to Netflix, you see your favorite show and all these episodes on demand, same deal. You do the same thing at the Flow, or you can stream live. So Flow Free Play, all my gamers, hey, I want you to stream. Come on, why don't you? So let's see. Who did I not say? The Flow Opinion and Commentary Network. That's for opinion and commentary. My thought leaders, all my people who got things to say. There's a lot of things that people have to say these days in the climate that we're in. I don't stop you from saying what you need to say. We're just a house for the content. I mean, no explicit content, etc. We're not that kind of a platform. But anything else, when you got your opinion, you can say your opinion because that's what you have. So you can now spread your opinion and thought leader content to Roku audiences, Apple TV audiences, Fire TV audiences, iOS app, mobile app, even your Android mobile app. And we're on the Apple Video Podcast, Apple Audio Podcast, YouTube Podcast, on Spotify and iHeart and all the others. So again, anywhere you can stream, and it's for all categories of content. You can stream in the flow. I want to get you in the flow, okay? So it's time. Let's go. Come on, join this team. What else? There is the, and hey, welcome to How We Flow Today TV. It's Stephanie Stallworth, ATL Traffic Lady, Love, Hugs, Spats, all of that. I didn't say it at the beginning, all of that, hard eyes and everything. How We Flow Today TV has their own network on the Flow streaming service. So, all you got to do for that, again, you can go to flowtelevision.com and look for the How We Flow Today TV network, or I got a straight link to get to the videos for How We Flow Today. I'll add more of them soon, but a lot of them are already up there. Just go to howweflow.today. Howweflow, instead of .com, .today. So period today. Howweflow.today, and that'll take you right to the How We Flow Today TV network on the Flow streaming service. So do you want your own streaming TV network? It could be whatever your content or your platform name is called, your brand name is called network, okay? So coming soon to the Flow Fans Network. Actually, I have some of his content on there, but he's going to be fully loaded here pretty soon. It is Mancini Sports Network with Mark Mancini. I got an interview coming up with him very, very soon. You're going to see him. He's got a whole cadre of podcasts, sports-related podcasts, and he does play-by-play announcing all over the place. He's everywhere. He's based in California, originally from Pennsylvania, myself. And he's got a lot of great sports-related content out there. So you're going to want to check out Mancini Sports Network on the Flow streaming service on the Flow Fans Network. So we got a lot of things going on. Let's see, who else I want to talk about? Well, of course, here's another streaming app I want you to check out. It's called Honey. The Honey app, Honey, like bees and honey. The Honey app, with someone I collaborate with on the Flow, with Sean Garvey. Hey, Sean, and your team from Reach One Communications. So a lot of the Flow content is featured on the Honey app on Roku, and a lot of the Honey app on Roku content, I should say, is featured on the Flow. So if you go to theflowtelevision.com and search in Sean Garvey or search in Reach One Communications, you'll see a lot of their content, including Soul Dates Live, the dating show. What is it? Therapy Ain't No Joke. It's really about your mental health and wellness and all of that stuff. So a lot of people in their journeys through it and talk about all of that. Therapy Ain't No Joke is another piece of content he has. Beat Break Morning Show. He's got so much stuff. Sean and I are mogulizing together. We're not mobilizing, we're mogulizing, becoming media moguls that we are, right? So definitely check out Sean Garvey's content on the Flow, but also check out Sean Garvey's Roku app. So if you have Roku, you're going to download the Flow, and you're also going to download the Honey app, Honey, Honey. All right, so check that out. Let's see, who else? So many. Let's see, I said Flow Faith, Flow Fans, Flow Food, Flow Film, Flow Free Play, Flow Opinion and Commentary. I got 2 left. The Flow Shopping Network, FSN, baby, FSN. So I got some things that I can sell you on the Flow Shopping Network, or if you have things that you sell, you can sell them on the Flow. Okay, what do you mean, Stephanie? I'm 37 years a broadcaster this past summer here, July 2025. My very first job in broadcasting 37 years ago was at QVC, the old cable shopping channel, okay? So I have televised shopping in my blood, so you better know that if I was gonna have any kind of networks that are gonna be televised, streaming, it's gonna be televised shopping. So you'll be seeing all kinds of products and opportunities up there. Plus, you are welcome to sell your wonderful things on the Flow. Okay, so on FSN, the Flow Shopping Network. Again, I started at QVC, so you might remember me. I used to model the clothes and the jewelry. All of that stuff, the clothes and the little accessories, products, etc., etc. So all that stuff. But then I worked backstage there, worked with the guests as a guest coordinator, did a lot of jobs there at QVC. It was my first broadcasting job. I love that place. And I promised myself I'm going to have my own. First, I want to just be a host, but no, now I'm going to own my own shopping network, which I do and do. And I want you to be part of it, okay? So please, by all means, whatever you have to sell, I want you to come and sell it on the Flow. My son's coming, so you might hear the door opening. But yeah, so much happening for you as we're getting going here. Let's see, one more thing I want to tell you about. So Flow Faith, food, excuse me, there's so many, I can't think of them all. My mind's all scattered for hunger. Faith, food, films, fans, opinion and commentary, free, films, games, and there's one more. What's the one more? I'm gonna forget one more. I don't know. Just go to theflowtelevision.com. You'll see them all, baby. You'll see them all. How do I not remember that? Oh, God gives me so much. So much. Well, charge it to my head and my hungry stomach and not my heart. Because there's a whole nother network on there. And again, I gotta say, if you want your own streaming network, live stream 24 hours a day, you can come to the Flow and have that. Okay? Streaming on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, iOS, Android, etc., all the platforms. Or if you just have a little thing of your own, that you just have your own thing, maybe it's your own content, that you have a podcast, or you have music, or you have something else that you do. There's a place for you in the Flow. You don't have to have a whole network. You can be part of other networks that are on there and have your stuff featured too. So it's really great, really great. I'm so excited. Again, got this marketing about to launch up here, and we're growing and growing and growing. And I promise you, you don't want to miss getting in on this ground floor time. So that's some great specials for you between now and the end of 2025. And then yesterday's price is not today's price. So 2026 prices will not be 2025 prices. I promise you that. So you need to, when you see the marketing launch out and I start talking to you more about it in specifics, I want you to be a part of the Flow. Get in the Flow, baby. Get in the Flow. It's Stephanie Stallworth, ATL Traffic Lady. You're watching HowItFlow.today TV. Love, hugs, pass it all that. We're back in 2 and 2. I've been watching the Love Connect lately on old TV. But we'll be back in 2 and 2. 2 what and 2 what? I don't know. 2 seconds and 2 minutes. 2 days and 2 weeks. 2 months and 2 years. Not gonna be that long. I'll be back with more videos. Back with another video. Back with another banger to inform you about all the great stuff happening for us here in the Flow. So yes. I've been talking mostly about How We Flow Today TV and the How We Flow Today TV network. I also have the Digital Wealth Academy and digiwealthflow.com. If you guys are interested in creating some passive income, earning income while you sleep, and helping other people do the same, it's great that we want to do well for ourselves, but you should want to do well for yourself and also help other people do well for themselves. And that's my goal anyway, in everything that I do. So I'm offering you the opportunity to be a part of enroll in the Digital Wealth Academy here with me. We talk about that on the Flow, and giving you some opportunities to begin to develop your own wealth, also through isaacgenix.com, or really, what's my thing? I think it's called Oh, I forget. I got a new website. I used to be howweflow.isogenius.com. It's a different one now. So don't go to howweflow.isogenius.com. I'll let you know in a separate video on how to get our health and wellness products that go along with the How We Flow That Today community. And some of that will be also featured on the Flow Shopping Network. So much happening. I cannot wait. I know you're going to want to be a part of it. You already want to be a part of it. You haven't even seen the Flow yet. But guess what? Go to theflowtelevision.com. Check it out, figure out where will you fit in, and then you're gonna want to contact me at theflowtelevision@gmail.com. I'm gonna get you right on board. And it doesn't take forever to get on board, right? So it's not like you already have to develop the apps. The apps have already been developed. All of the framework is set up, infrastructure is there, is running, is rolling. I just need to plug your stuff in, plug it in, however you want it to be. And I'm talking about video streaming, but it's also audio streaming too. So I've got currently I have 10 video live stream channels. I have 10 video on demand channels, and I have 10 audio channels as well. So let's say you have content that's mainly just audio, and you don't have the video component yet. You can be on the audio part too. So there's so much, and that's 10, but I'm about to double up and then triple up on the live networks and then the on-demand networks, et cetera, and then we'll grow to scale based on whatever it is that you need. So if you need more than that, let's say you're a big entity like a big church or a big business or a big podcast or a big whatever you are, and you need your own live stream network to be on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, et cetera, then I can get you scaled up to that. So enterprise level for you as well. So much. So come on, filmmakers, come on, all my musicians, come on, my foodies, come on, all my sports and fitness folks, come on to all my opinion leaders, thought leaders, come on, all my faith leaders and faith-based content. I know the last one. How silly, how funny of me to forget. Flow Funny channel, Flow Funny Network is for anything comedy related. You got comedy content, or you're a comedian with content, or you have comedic sitcoms, etc. You got a few of those on there as well. So Flow Funny Network is the last one. That's the 10th one. So I got it. I'd say the best for last. Flow Funny. So funny. But anyway, great stuff on board. You're definitely going to want to be a part of this movement here called The Flow. So get in the flow, baby. I don't know what you're waiting for. Love, hugs, pats, all of that, art of that, heart eyes, all of those things. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Again, how do we do it again, Steph? Go to theflowtelevision.com, theflowtelevision.com. That'll take you to our web app for The Flow. And then in the upper right corner of the web app, click where it says apps, APPS. And when you click that, it'll drop down and show you, it'll say Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, iOS mobile app, Android mobile app. You click on either of those 5 or all 5, depending on how many different streaming devices you have, and download the Flow app on each of those devices. And then you can stream in the Flow. And then you can see, where do I fit in the Flow? And then send me a message at theflowtelevision@gmail.com, and I'm going to get you on board, baby. So I'll be marketing out easy ways to get on board, including quick, easy links to get you on board and get your content uploaded and streaming in the Flow, just like that. All right. Love you. God bless you. Love, hugs, pats, again, all of that. It's How We Flow That Today TV, it's theflowtelevision.com, and it's DigiWealth Academy, the Digital Wealth Flow, and so much more. God is good. You need to work from home. Who can work from home? God, so many. Oh my God. God's blessing me with so much stuff. You need to work from home. I got laid off this year from the radio. I can dig it. Like, what am I going to do? Where should I go? And I'm like, oh yeah, Steph, you forgot you got your own doggone work from home business. And it is called whocanworkfromhome.me. You want to work from home? Who can work from home instead of .com, .me, .me. Go to whocanworkfromhome.me, pop your email address in there, or you can find us at whocanworkfromhome me or .me on Insta and all that stuff. But whocanworkfromhome.me, you can be a virtual call center from the comfort of your own home. It's great for maybe stay-at-home moms. It's great for people who are caretakers for others and they can't work outside the house. Some serious college students, if you're really about your business, not too much fooling around, you could be a great candidate for the at-home work center. Someone who's unable to just work outside the house for other reasons, that's great for you as well. And you'll basically be a customer service call center. If I'm calling my cable company and I need customer service, or I'm calling this store that I bought something from and I need customer service, a lot of times the customer service is outsourced to outside sources, right? So you may not be speaking to an employee of that company, but you'll be speaking to someone who was outsourced to handle the customer service and trained by the company, etc. So same thing, you'll go through a training with whatever companies that you're with. There's some cruise lines, there's some home improvement stores, there's been some roadside assistance places, some tax things, some fintech stuff, a lot of different opportunities for you to get on board with your own virtual call center. So you sign up, self set up for it, and take the assessment, get going, get on board, and then you take the training for whichever opportunity fits your liking. And then there's flexibility in the scheduling. There's just a lot of different things that you can do, and you can work from home. So I know that a lot of people lost jobs this year, including myself. I'm like, what? They outsourced. I was a traffic reporter for 4 big stations in Atlanta: B103, Sports Radio 92.9 The Game, Star 94.1, and News and Talk WAOK, Voice of the Community, all for Odyssey. But Odyssey decided to get rid of all of the positions locally for traffic reporters in all their different cities that they have stations in, and put them in 2 traffic hubs. One, I think, is in Dallas, one in Chicago. And I don't live in Dallas or Chicago, so all of us who don't live there, we're on the out. So we all got laid off, those positions were eliminated, etc. So that might have happened to you. It happened to me. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be all right. And then I had to think, I'm like, oh my gosh, Stephanie, you have your own thing. Hello. So I'm about to sign up for some opportunities with my own company, whocanworkfromhome.me. So if you need an opportunity, this is for you too. Okay. You can work from home, the comfort of your home. There's nothing like it, since the pandemic. So for the last 5 years until the layoff in April, I worked from home as a traffic reporter. So I've been spoiled, right? There's no commute. There's no gas. There's no wardrobe. There's no have to eat lunch out and, all the $5, $6 things of coffee. You save so much money. And the comfort of your home gives you more flexibility. So whocanworkfromhome.me is becoming something that is very popular with a lot of people. I just want to offer it to you too, in case you or maybe someone might fit the mold for needing that kind of opportunity, or been searching for something that you can do from home, because working outside of the house is getting to be something that you like to change out and do something else. So that's the way. Whocanworkfromhome.me. So I've been blessed to do so many things. I'm going to get off here, but God is good. I didn't make any notes. I'm just going on top of my head, like I usually do, but more off the top of my head than ever, because I just sat down and said, hey, I got on my cowboy Western gear, whatever you want to call it. It's a sunny day, so let me just get on here and talk about something that I haven't been on in a while. But, lots coming up. So a big marketing push for the Flow streaming service and all the Flow networks for you on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, iOS, and Android. So it's a push for people to watch, and then it's a push for people to put their content on. So if you're a content creator of any type, there's a place for you in the Flow. And I won't own your content. Flow doesn't own your content. We are simply the house for the content. We house your content. And so I'm not going to be taking people's channels down. I hear all these YouTubers talking about how, they took my channel down or whatever. I mean, you have to own your content. You can't put someone else's content up there for copyright purposes. You'll be held responsible for that. But, any content creator is not going to put up someone else's content. But if you own the content as your original content, you're good to go. I say me, but it's really the Flow is not taking people's channels down. Okay. So these are things to think about. From what I'm understanding, I don't know if it's true or not, but people say sometimes when they take their channel down, all their content is gone if they hadn't saved it, right? And so it's not that kind of party over here. It's not that kind of party, okay? And we don't lean one way or the other. It is simply a platform, okay? So if you sell strawberry ice cream and someone else sells vanilla ice cream or pistachio ice cream. We got room for all those flavors of ice cream. We don't just say we only sell rum raisin ice cream over here. We only show rum raisin ice cream. There's so many types of content out there, and they're all welcome here for you in the flow. No X-rated content when we do that, but anything else, and I'm not taking your channel down. We're going to take your channel down. You just make sure that you own the content and that it's your opinion, it's not the opinion of the flow. So things that are on the flow are not our opinion, not the opinion of the flow or any of our entities. However, it's your opinion, and there's so much content out there, and there's so many more eyeballs that many of your people's content have not been looked at by. There's people that are not on. I know people who are not on YouTube. I don't think my dad and them are watching YouTube, or I don't think that they're on Instagram. Surely not, right? A lot of people are on Facebook that are on Insta. Some are on both. Some are all three. Some are on X, some are on whatever. All these different platforms, Threads, etc. Snappy Chat, Twitch, Kick is out there, and what's the other one? Mobi or not? What is something E? I forget what it is. I don't forget that thing. I forgot what it's called. Another one of my younger students put me on to. So many different places. So that means there's so many different eyeballs in all these places. But if your stuff isn't streaming to anyone's Roku device, your stuff isn't streaming to anyone's Apple TV device, your stuff isn't streaming to anyone's Fire Stick, Fire TV devices, you're missing some eyeballs, okay? And that's where the value is going to come in for you here on the flow. Because there's some other eyeballs that haven't seen, laid eyes on what you do. And so I'm here to bring you to them. Let me connect you guys. Connect you to new audiences here in the flow. So it's Stephanie Stallworth. I'm going to wrap it up. Wrap. ADL traffic lady. You're watching the How We Flow Today TV, How We Flow Today TV network. You're watching the Flow streaming service. You're watching this pretty much on all my platforms. So we're going to cross the board and all of that. But the real draw is to get you into the flow, or wanting the flow, downloading the flow as one of your favorite streaming apps. And then also, if you're a content creator, I want to get you on the flow, to stream your content on the flow with us. So you can have live stream, you can have a whole on-demand channel. You can send people directly to your content on the flow. It's not like you're sending them to a YouTube channel. You're sending them to an actual app developed by the best developers out there, right? They make some of the best, biggest apps that people are using out there in the whole real world, these major corporations. So same thing, okay? It's more than, just your usual everyday social media. So I need to get you here. Anyway, all right. So love you. Love, hugs, pass, all of that, heart eyes and everything. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Stay safe, stay connected, stay in the flow, or get in the flow. I can't wait to have you on board. It's going to be so big. I promise you. You're going to want to get on there when I got these specials going for the rest of the year. Next year is going to be a whole nother thing. We're going to be leveled up by then. So please jump on board with me now here in the flow, theflowtelevision.com. Check out our web app at theflowtelevision.com. Go to the upper right corner, click apps, and then download the Flow app on Roku. Download the Flow iOS app. Download the Flow Android app. Download the Flow, I can't even talk anymore, Apple TV app, and download the Flow Fire TV app. Oh my gosh, I need some breakfast. It's already 1 o'clock. I didn't even eat today before I went to church. All right, I love you. God bless you. Howdy, and I'll see you soon in the flow. Take care. Bye.